Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Lone Wolf One Person, One Day Emergency Survival Kit. Alright everybody, welcome back. Happy Friday. Today we're going to take a look at this kit. I picked this kit up in Walmart. This is from a company called Be Smart, Be Prepared. And it is a one-person, one-day survival kit with 20 pieces. And a bit of a dry bag here. It's actually probably put water in that. It feels like a plastic kind of bag to it. This is a 20-piece kit designed to treat minor cuts, scrapes, abrasions, and it has a special focus on emergency and survival tools. They provide you tools to cover 6 essentials of emergency like water, food, first aid, protection, and communication, and light. So you can be prepared for most emergency situations or national disasters. They have U.S. Coast Guard approved food and water, assorted bandages, emergency blanket, whistle, couple of face masks, and a personal survival guide. The water-resistant dry bag is equipped with 4-to-1 multifunction survival tools in it already. You have a whistle, a compass, a flint, and a striker, and it provides extra storage for personal belongings. Now, this kit is not what I would consider a complete kit for a one-day emergency or disaster. And one of the reasons I like reviewing stuff like this, because I picked this up in Walmart. I think they're like $15.97, so 16 bucks. They have a whole bunch of these types of kits now. This is all new from Walmart. And I'm going to go through and review them with you as I pick them up over the weeks. But this one I found, and what worries me about kits like this is they lull new preppers into a false sense of security. If you don't know anything about prepping, and you pick up something like this, you think, all right, cool, I'm ready. If there's a disaster, I'm ready for a one-day full emergency. Well, not really. It's not a bad kit. You definitely could add some things to it to make it a little more well-rounded, I think. As far as communication, I don't think a light stick is communication, Maybe I'd put a small AM/FM radio in there, a little tiny miniature one or something. But we are going to tear into the bag. I want to show you what's in it. It comes like this. You got your snap on the back here, and you just unsnap that, and the kit will come out like that. So we can get rid of the box. And I'll show you the strap here that they're talking about. Now, the compass, I did test it before, and it actually works. The compass is actually a working compass. It's not junk. There is your little striker. Your little ferro rod. And here's your little striker. And it would be kind of difficult to do. I guess you can, I don't know if you can pull that striker out or not. But regardless, it'd be kind of difficult to do this right by the bag and not end up setting the bag on fire. So we'll have to try that later in a second here and show you. This is the bag itself. Okay. We're going to open it up and take a look inside. The first thing I pull out here is your emergency disaster guide. Now, these are handy. For people that are brand new to being a little prepared, these are very handy. This is not a bad one, and it's fairly complete. One of the nice things it does do is give you an emergency supply checklist. So, right off the bat, that's telling you this isn't a complete kit, okay? But anyway, that's the guide. In here, pull this out. You have a bag with food and the water. These waters are kind of cool. I do like the fact that they have these like this. Okay, so you got these little water pouches. SOS Labs emergency drinking water. Let me pull the rest of it out of here. You do have a energy bar. Vanilla energy bar. That's 400 calorie low sodium bar. Okay, get that out of the way. Next up, I think this is all, you got a triangular bandage. Now these are very handy. You can do a lot of stuff with a triangular bandage. It comes with the safety pins there. This seems a little thin though, so I would probably change this out for a better one. This almost seems like paper, Next up, we have an emergency blanket. Now a quick little lesson on these emergency blankets. These are not designed to keep you warm and toasty and cozy. They're designed to keep your body temperature at a point where you'll stay alive. So you're not going to be comfortable under one of these, but you will stay alive. It may keep you a little warm in, say, average cold weather, but in below freezing temperatures and really emergency survival situations, don't think for a minute you're going to be comfortable under one of these, but you will keep your core temperature up so that you'll stay alive and not get hypothermia. Next up, some loose bandages, a light stick, okay, everything out of here. Okay. And I really think that the face mask in this was added kind of, it's like, oh yeah, COVID, everybody needs a face mask. But there are a lot of uses for a face mask. I always like to tell people, I have friends that told me after 9/11, when people were trying not to breathe in all the crud that was in the air from the buildings and the collapse and all that, people were selling these for $50 on the street. So having a face mask has a lot of purposes. There's a lot of good uses for this other than just, what we're going through right now with the pandemic. You do have a whistle. Let's try it out. Let me move that stuff away from the end there. Pretty loud, decent whistle. And another light stick. So, all in all, do I think it's a complete kit? 400 calories for one day? That's pretty near starvation diet. Just some bandages. I think they could have maybe done a little bit more on the bandage end of things. But again, like I say, I don't want these kind of kits to lull you into a false sense of security. When you buy something like this, you immediately do like we're doing here. I took everything out, took it all apart, and said, all right, maybe I don't like that. Maybe I'll upgrade that. There's so many things you can add to a kit like this that makes it more complete and a little better well-rounded. Definitely, that's not a first aid kit. I mean, that's all they're having there for first aid. I would put, some little antibiotic ointment, maybe some Neosporin. I would put maybe some different types of bandages, maybe even some butterfly stitches. Little things to kind of well-round the kit, because this is kind of light the way it is right now. Is it horrible? No, not horrible, but I'm going to actually try this out because I am going to change the food in here. I would even put, my thought would be stick a lifeboat ration in here. At least it's more than 400 calories. That's kind of low. Let me cut this open and we will see how it tastes at least, because I'm going to be changing this kit around anyway. And maybe we'll do a video on what I've come up with after. This actually does feel kind of like a lifeboat ration in here. Let's see. Okay. Give you a look at it. Let's see what it tastes like. Yeah, honestly, not bad tasting, but that's what it tastes like. A vanilla flavored energy bar, pretty much. But not horrible. But again, there's so much more that you can put into a kit like this that I think for $15, I think you could probably do a little bit better. But I do like to review these kind of items because people see this stuff in Walmart. They'll see it and they'll think, oh, cool, I can buy that and I'm good to go. Really, you're not. You really do need to change things, upgrade things. And honestly, for $15, I think you could probably be better served buying yourself a bag similar to this, tossing a ferro rod and a striker in there, and building your own kit. But it is neat to have this stuff and show people what goes on. And I do like the fact that companies are starting to think more about being prepared, about survival. It's interesting to see, I'm thinking back when I got into prepping in, like 98, 99, and to find a survival bag in some store somewhere like Walmart, never would have happened, It was still kind of an off-topic. People didn't really talk about it much. There was one store we used to go to in San Jose. This is when I lived in California, called the Beehive. And that was kind of an everything, a health food preparedness, disaster preparedness kind of store with emergency food. And that was kind of my first exposure to, emergency and preparation stores per se. But, all in all, it is good to see them thinking about this kind of stuff. But I think for around $16, you could probably do a little bit better. Anyway, that is the Lone Wolf one-person, one-day emergency survival kit. I think the coolest thing out of it are these waters. I really do like these. These are handy, and they are very, very puncture-proof, so definitely cool. You can find these in Walmart. And like I said, if you want to buy one and upgrade it and change things around, and you think that's worth your $16, heck, go for it. But I think you could probably separately build a better one-day emergency kit than what you got right here, instead of building it and then having to go out and buy more stuff and add more to it. So I'd give it a 4 out of 10. I'd say it could probably be a little bit better. Anyway, folks, I do have a link down below if you're interested in buying the kit. Hey, you may like what you see here and want to add to it and buy it. It is in Walmart. They do sell them in the Walmart stores now, and they do have all sorts of other types of kits like this. I think there was like a one-day camp trip, a camp kit, a one-day bathroom kit. You know, they have all these little kits that they sell separately, and kind of neat to see it. You know, like I said, it's nice to see people thinking that way and it being in the stores. Anyway, folks, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out our links down below. Remember, we have our Thrive Life link down there. That's thrivelife.com/iridium242. You can get some good deals on some freeze-dried food. I'm really starting to stock up on that stuff myself because I think we're facing a lot of situations, the possibility of wars, the possibility of unrest in the country, and I think it's a good time for you to start getting prepared. And don't forget to check out our Amazon affiliate store as well. This won't be in the affiliate store. This will just be on a link to Walmart. Again, I purchased this myself, so it's not anything that I'd be making money off of. I just wanted to try it out and let you guys see it. Don't forget to check out our affiliate store if you're interested in some of the gear that I do review. Everything is in the store there. And don't forget to check out our Food for Patriots link. That's preparewithiridium.com. They have some amazing sales going on right now on the 4-week and the, I believe it's a 1-month or 2-month emergency kit. So you can check that out right now. That's preparewithiridium.com. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.